in the room like a fog. I took a slow breath, feeling the sweat on my palms dry against the fabric of my shirt. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't yell. I just locked eyes with Rocky, the same way I looked at Mikey that morning when I told him we stand tall. You want to talk about where people belong? I said, my tone steady as the garbage trucks I drive every day. Let's start with respect. It's not something you buy with designer clothes or jewelry. It's something you earn by treating people like they matter. Rocky's smirk faltered, just for a second, like he hadn't expected me to fight back with words instead of anger. His mom shifted in her seat, her jewelry clinking softly, and I saw a flicker of discomfort cross her face. I kept going, my eyes never leaving Rocky. I'm a sanitation engineer. That means I wake up at 4 a.m. every day to make sure this city doesn't drown in trash. I pick up the waste that everyone else throws away. I keep parks clean for kids like you to play in. I keep schools like this one from smelling like dumb. That's my job. And it's a good job. An honest job. The kind of job that keeps communities alive. Some of the kids had stopped snickering now. They were leaning forward, listening. Even the teacher, who'd been quiet up to this point, nodded slightly. I turned to look at Mikey then. He was sitting up a little straighter, his eyes wide, not watery anymore. I gave him a small smile before turning back to Rocky. You mentioned adoption. Yeah, Mikey is my son. I didn't find him in the garbage. I found him in a hospital, tiny and scared. And I chose him. I chose to love him. I chose to be his dad. That's the greatest thing I've ever done. Far greater than any suit or any watch or any fancy job title. Rocky's face was turning red now, the same way Mikey's had earlier. He opened his mouth to say something, but I didn't let him. And that empty chair next to your mom? I said, nodding toward the spot where his dad should have been. That's not my problem. But maybe it's yours. Because a kid who's busy making fun of others is usually a kid who's missing something himself. Maybe you're angry. Maybe you're lonely. I don't know. But taking it out on Mikey, that's not brave. That's just sad. The room was so quiet I could hear the clock on the wall ticking. Rocky stared at me, his fists clenched at his sides. Then, suddenly, he looked away, his lower lip trembling. He didn't say another word. His mom stood up, her face flushed, and whispered something to him. He shook his head, and I saw a tear roll down his cheek. I didn't feel happy about it. I didn't feel triumphant. I just felt tired. Tired of bullies. Tired of kids making each other feel small. I turned to the rest of the class, my voice softer now.